Hi everyone. I'm looking for my mic. There you are. I lost my mic. I was in such a hurry to get this video done. Okay, so my last video I did the two 7x14s. And I'm going to now do a 10x20 to match, kind of match. I already sprayed my cup with the WD-40 silicone spray. And I'm going to lay my white down. If I don't even know if that's okay, I've got more. This is the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White Craft Paint, Floetrol and water. Oops, see one already. I love those little paintings so much. After I shut off the camera, I decided I'm going to do a big one to go between them. I really need to do some that will match my bedroom. I have a couple of walls that really need something on them, but I have dressers on those walls that are higher, so I need some long horizontal pictures to put above those. And the only thing that would work would be like my 15x30s that I haven't touched yet. I'm nervous about touching those canvases. I don't know what I'm saving them for, right? But every time I go to Michael's and they have canvas on sale, if I have one, it's like, oh, I gotta get another one of those. And my husband keeps looking at these 4 feet by 6 feet canvases, or 4x5s. It's like they're not even going to fit in the car. I mean, we have an SUV. I could put the seats down, and I'd have to pack it in at an angle. But do you know how much paint I would have to use to cover one of those? And then what would you want to do on it? You know, that's my big thing. I have a big 36 by 48 above my bed. That was my very first 8-cup flip cup. And let me tell you, that thing, not only was it hard to tilt, but it was also, took forever to dry. And I had to do it on the floor because I don't have, you know, a table that big. And you know, being out in the garage, I went out the next morning, and thank God I checked it because a spider had walked through the corner, and it was fine. I mean, it didn't hurt any because the colors were flip-cupped anyways, so it's not like he dragged himself through. He just walked through it. And I was glad I didn't find the spider. So at that point, the sides were dry enough that I could pick it up and put it somewhere else. So I did that, and then my friend came down from New York. I had already made her a couple of paintings, and she says, oh, I brought you something. So she brought me another one. So I have 2 of them sitting here now, and I haven't touched them. I have not touched at all. I don't know where these little pieces are coming from, because I strained my Floetrol so good the other day. Okay. Alright, so now, the cup. On the last one I started with black, and I know I'm going to forget now what the next color was. So if you guys remember, yell loud. I believe it was the yellow ochre. And then it was the copper. Did I use copper? I did use copper. Yes, I did. Okay, and then I did black again. And then the Van Dyke brown. And then I think I gave it just a little touch of yellow ochre again. Not sure, but I'm only going to put a little bit just to be safe. So I have a little more than a third, not half. Yeah. So I'm going to bring the canvas up part way and dump the cup. Oh, that was not good. That's okay. Maybe it was all the yellow. And it already has a hole in it, which I didn't even think about that when I was pouring the cup. I'm going to release some paint and slowly drag it down. I can already tell I'm going to have to bring some paint down. So I'm going to grab from this side. There. That should be plenty. Now, as you can see, this is not as full as the other ones. Hang on, let me grab some white here. I'm going to get rid of that anyway. So I need to move this around up here and try not to move the bottom part too much. So what I'm doing is just rolling it around up there. And that's it. I don't want to move it anymore. And then we're going to airbrush this one out. I love this bottom right here. Let me show you before I do anything with it. It's so pretty. And no, I have not fixed my light situation yet. I was going to attempt that yesterday. And I was having a allergy day yesterday. My head was full. I didn't dare climb a ladder. Not without my hubby here, and he was at work. So he says, well, I'm taking Wednesday off, so guess what he's doing Wednesday? I hate making him do stuff on a day off, but you know, he's never here. He works 12 hours a day. He leaves the house at 6:15 at night. Sometimes I don't see him till 7 o'clock at night. I said, I need to get a job like that. Now, the kids are all grown now. I have 2 of them still living here because, you know, you can't afford to live out on your own. And they sure as heck could not be roommates. No way. They're so different. And I don't mind them being here. Chris actually works for us, helping take care of TJ, so he has a paycheck every week. And Jacob is what I call a starving artist. He does photography, and he does drawing. Oh, his drawing is phenomenal. And he does some graphic design work, just enough to pay for classes. He's still taking some motion design classes and such, and he, I don't mind them being here. I really don't. Someday I would like for them to get married and give me a couple of grandkids. I have three grandchildren with my oldest son that I don't get to see too often. I get to see them once a year when I go to New York. So I will hopefully get to see my Kaylee girl. She's Nana's girl. She lived with us for a little while. But anyway, so yeah, I would really like, you know, some grandkids. Smart grandkids. Although, you know, they can put you in the poorhouse. There, that's better. I'm just pulling this out to the edge. That's pretty. That's pretty. I like that pile of color there too, because that copper's not going to stay like that, I don't think. We'll see. So, needless to say, I'll be hitting the road in June for 2 or 3 weeks to stay with my mom, and it's when I go up and do all her handiwork that she needs done. My brother lives a couple doors away, but I always tell him, take a break, let me take care of her for a few weeks and see what I can get done for her. But, you know, 1 year cleaning the basement out, 1 year cleaning the garage out and the barns, and painted her house 1 year, me and a friend, and that was something else. I'm not a ladder person at all. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting a vacation this year. So I'm liking this right now the way it is. Let me bring it up to you. Kind of cool. So that'll look great between those other two to hang all three on a wall. So actually it will hang this way. Unless my buyer wants it a different way. So I can always change it up. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click subscribe below and click on the bell next to that button. And like and share and comment if you want. And join me on Facebook at Christina Welch Art, and you'll get to see all these dried paintings. And you'll be notified too if I have a video. If I show you a painting and say, oh, this video is going up tonight, you'll get a heads up on that. And that's always fun because you can plan your day around it. So this came out great. It was a quick video, less than 15 minutes, yay. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.